Magnus playing black in this position goes rook c8, a big inaccuracy, and after that Sam just tried to finish the game with style. His attack keeps on rolling, and shortly we see Magnus resigning after queen h8. Hello, today we are seeing a game of Magnus Carlsen where he is playing black against the American talent Sam Sevian. The game starts with e4 c5, knight f3, d6, d4, open Sicilian, knight f6, knight c3, g6, the dragon variation. Magnus says I'm up for a very fighting game, and bishop e3, f3, so that knight g4 does not come, f3, and after that queen d2, h5, bishop c4, knight c6. You don't gain much by doing so because you would open up the b file for the rook. As a result, we have long castles, knight a5, bishop b3, and if you take this would give quite more pawn protection here. Like it's not going to be too easy to break this structure. So we have bishop b7, king b1, b5, knight e5, putting the knight in the center, knight takes b3, a takes b3, a5, and bishop g5, knight takes d5, e takes d5, castles. Now at this point what has happened is that black has successfully traded off some pieces so that the attack will not come that easily. White goes bishop h6, trying to trade off this dark square bishop so that he later on exploit the dark squares. b4 comes, bishop takes, bishop takes, king takes, and after that rook h1 centralizing, rook e8, rook e4, preparing some g4 stuff, and after a4, queen takes b4. Sam says, you sacrifice a pawn, I don't mind, I will take that one. b3, a takes b3, knight takes b3, bishop f5, queen c3 check, and after that rook c4 so that no rook c8 comes and c2 will not be under pressure this way. And after queen d7, rook d4, and here Magnus had to play e5 and then something like that so that the rook is away, and then you can maybe try bringing this rook to c8 and then bishop f5, but Magnus goes rook ec8 first, which is a mistake, and after h3 Sam just tries to attack him, and after g4, g takes h4, h5, bishop f5, h takes g6. Now at this point Magnus is down 2 points, and Sam just says I'm going to threaten to come up here. It's going to be a checkmate shortly. So king g, queen g1 comes, knight c1, and after rook a1, queen takes c1. King can hide up here. These checks are just momentaneously. Now you don't want to blunder like this and give Magnus some chances. So that's why the queen stays up here, defending c2, king takes, and after g5, rook c4, trying to come up like this and then over here. So we have king f7, h4, impressive move, so that the h file and the g file will be open up, so you can penetrate along both of them. H take, and after rook takes h4, queen g1, rook d4, queen h2, king b3, some shuffling around, and around this point Sam just said I'm gonna pin this high bishop and just make you resign shortly. Queen e6, e6 comes, d takes e6, queen takes e6, queen c4, saying okay, let's trade, I'm up material. And after d5 we have queen d4 centralizing, and after king g6 we have this very lovely move, rook g4 check. And the point is that if you take, then queen takes, and this is obviously a winning endgame. So queen, king h5, and after queen h8, in this position Magnus Carlsen resigned. A brilliant game, a very successful attack by Sam Sevian in this Title Tuesday game. I hope you liked it. Please like and comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I have put a description of such a impressive game by Jan Nepomucci, where he won the Title Tuesday last week. Do check it out. Thank you.